Alright y'all, first what we're going to do is we're going to check the structural integrity of this glass, and then we're going to take a sample of this jewelry to the alley and throw it in the back of this van, and the security guard is going to let it all happen because he's a fucking bozo. So you want to finish Dirty Ice on Overkill, but if you're anything like me, your friends want nothing to do with you, and public lobbies are full of children who die every 12.5 seconds. Whether you're trying to grind out those higher level challenges, or you're just looking to punish yourself, you've come to the right place. For my loadout, I went with light armor for extra move speed and throwing knives for distracting guards. The ammo bag works well for refilling throwables, but I didn't opt into that on the skill tree. The weapons don't really matter as long as they're silenced, but the motion sensor is an absolute game changer for this heist. For those unfamiliar, the motion sensor marks guards and civilians within a certain radius. Pair that with the aced strategist skill and you'll be able to mark 3 targets simultaneously. Then I took these skills from the infiltrator skill line so that I could quickly pick locks and bag loot in the VIP showroom. This is crucial because, as you'll see later, every second counts in this heist. This is the same reason I took the manipulator skill, to tie up hostages faster. I took almost every skill from the hacker skill line, giving me the ability to loop camera footage, distract guards with their radios, and mark guards with hacked cameras. Routed ping may be one of the most underrated skills in this game, as it allows you to basically turn cameras into your own personal motion sensors. Unfortunately, this skill seems to be bugged if you've already taken out the camera operator. There are a few important things to keep in mind about stealth overkill on this particular heist. There's a lead guard whose radio will go off endlessly after you subdue him, cameras are indestructible, and you can only answer 2 radios before the guards go into search mode. Based on this information, I decided I can only kill 2 guards. I can't kill the lead guard, and one of them has to be the camera operator. This leaves me with 1 extra guard kill. After waiting 4.5 minutes to load into the game, by myself, I tried to get a general sense of all the guards' routes and camera locations. Then I figured out what the pin pad's code was, since that won't change even if I restart. Once I have that, I restart and I go to the side alley where the lead guard is located. On all of my Overkill playthroughs, he had the blue keycard for the camera operator room. I've seen this spawn elsewhere on lower difficulties, but I think this keycard may not be random on Overkill. Then I use the code I found earlier and make my way to this room with the safe, turn off the security to the VIP room, take photos of the documents, mask up, and sneak past the guard and cameras to the camera operator, taking advantage of my skills as needed. Then I kill the camera operator and make sure to answer his radio. I now have 1 more free kill before the guards go into search mode. I make my way out of the basement and use my second kill on this guard in the alley. My logic here is that this will free up the entire alleyway and staircase, giving me a sort of checkpoint between the workshop and the van, while also reducing the number of guards patrolling the main hallway. This also gives me a nice place to secure this civilian. As long as I time my approach correctly, neither the lead guard nor the one smoking near the van should see me. Then I head to the office to grab a QR code in order to get into the VIP room. I then place one of my motion sensors in this hallway. You'll see why later. Once in the VIP room, I secure the hostage and I walk up to this door to trigger the workshop objective. Then I head back to the office and grab the second civilian on the way. I call the manager to the VIP room where I then take her hostage to open the workshop. Timing starts to become crucial once I'm in the VIP room because this triggers the lead guard's patrol route to shift and he will start patrolling the entire building, including the VIP room and the office. Before that happens, I need to lockpick all the glass cases, bag all the jewelry, and move all the bags and civilians to the workshop where they won't be seen. This is where the motion sensor I used earlier comes into play. I don't want to open the door blindly and walk right into a guard, so this allows me to see if anyone is immediately outside the doorway, and it gives me a heads up if the lead guard is coming into the room. I still need to move relatively quickly though, because the motion sensor only lasts for 15 marks. I do, however, have a second motion sensor that I'm going to place right here, which allows me to see the lead guard while he's outside. At this point, I'm almost home free. I just need to be careful not to run into any guards while I'm moving the bags, and make sure to stay hidden in the workshop if the lead guard comes to the VIP room. I can use the alley and the staircase to hide, and if I need to, I can use these boxes to climb onto this roof. I was worried about this guard seeing me, so I left the bag on the roof while I went back for the last one since I knew the hallway was still open. By the time I got back, the guard had moved and I was able to put both bags in the van and escape the heist.
5 bags and counting.